Poppin'. Yeah, y'all know the vibe. I'm back. Let's get into it real quick. Now, Max B, I seen people was sending me it, bro. But I tried to tell y'all didn't believe me. I'm not even gonna put the video up. Y'all gotta do y'all research. I told y'all I felt like Max B lined J Hood up for some reason. I don't know what it was. But I ain't gonna lie, this Max B, he said he was there when they did it. That's that's cap. I don't know what Max B is on, but he definitely wasn't there when they stripped J Hood. You know what I mean? Because he said it was in Yonkers, which they said they stripped him in the Bronx. And that shit never happened. That, you could go fact check all that shit. Nobody never stripped J Hood, but the funny shit is, why did he say it? That's the funny shit. As I told y'all, me and Hood met Max B together, bro. You know what I mean? Like, me and him, I told y'all, we went to gym party, went to check Styles P and them temperature. We pulled up over there to Jimmy party. D Block, they was in their VIP shit. So, yo, bro, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, but look, you got mad other shit. So I like, this is the thing. You need to figure that out. Look at this shit right here. This shit right in back of me. That shit. There we go. That's crazy. Man, get that shit out of here. That shit stinks, man. Huh? I don't know. Are you a fucking maid, bro? Because you bugging out, bro. Because you like, yo, it ain't that. Just get the shit out of here, yo. Like, you bugging out, bro. You wilding right now. Like, that shit should have been going anyway. Like, that's crazy. Little homie trying to get tough. Zeus, you gotta chill. How you want to get, like, bro, like, do we really gotta do, because I want to say something. Because I said that shit right there, and then you trying to dub it. Like, that's on you. I'm not trying to stun on you. I'm just saying, like, I'm telling you valid shit. I'm not here. I'm not trying to, man. It's easy. But nah, yo, back to this. Look, I told y'all I felt like Max B lined J Hood up, but I guess it was a coincidence. Whatever, J Hood wanted to do a walkthrough, and Max B had a show, and niggas end up putting paws on J Hood. He told y'all that. What's poppin'? I'm about to roll this butt up. But anyway, listen. So Jimmy was acting mad scared. I ain't gonna lie. Jimmy was like, yo, whoever get this, they get 86. I'm like, yo, we was like, what, nigga? What's popping, nigga? Like, I ain't see Max be up there. Whatever. So, um, Jimmy was acting mad funny. Max got off the stage and he was like, yo, woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to fuck with me. I'm going to Connecticut, me, French Montana. We're going to do the Cocaine City DVD. So, niggas was fucking with Max. We was like, all right, Max is cool. Jim Jones on some weirdo shit. D-Block still in the VIP. I don't even think D-Block was really in the VIP, man. What's popping? But the shit Max B said, that shit had me dying because somebody sent me the video with him talking, but I'm seeing Max B trending everywhere. So, I'm not really thinking about the shit. So I'm like, let me watch this shit. And they asked him a question about D Block J Hood. I don't know why. He said, man, that nigga, they stripped him, man. Butt naked. I was right there. Nah, he lying, bro. I think Hood might have said something about him and he caught wind, so he just making fun of Shorty, I think. Nah, you got some dirt on your mother's butt, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking? You got some dirt on your mother's butt, man. So basically, I think Max B got confused when those fans in Connecticut beat J Hood up. I don't know if they pulled down his pants because Max B said he's seen it. You know, Max B be keeping it 1,000. I think he got it mixed up that, you know, them niggas did that to J Hood, and he probably thought it was D Block, but it was like some fans. It could have been some niggas D Block paid to strip them. But I think Max B is confused with the dates, man. Yeah, Jesus love everybody. He love you too. He love me. He love everybody. But nah, Max B is funny, bro. He said, man, he fuck with Styles P and them. He got a lot of love for them. You said Max B snitching? Yeah, a lot of people saying that too. I ain't gonna lie, that shit looking bad, bro. That shit looking bad, but him to throw J Hood like he did, yo, I don't know why he went in on J Hood like that. You know why? He fuck with the locks. You know, everybody want to see that love and loyalty shit. He probably really fuck with the locks and shit like that. Oh, you saying Max B snitching? That's crazy, bro. Your mother snitching. That's who it is. You better stop talking bad on Max, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, boy? Your mother snitching, nigga. That's how you got here. Fuck, boy. But yeah, anyway, I feel like when Hood said he got beat up, he slid to Connecticut without me, you know. And he said, you hear the way he talk? He was like, yo, you gotta make sure that you got the guys around you and they got it. Niggas ain't protecting, niggas ain't getting killed for no fucking rappers. That shit is dead, bro. Your mother's a rat, nigga. I'm not even gonna go back and forth with you. For what? You on YouTube. You're a bozo. I don't even know you, bro. So it's like, I don't even care. You ain't got no money, you ain't got no weed, and you ain't got no bitches, and you ain't got no job, you ain't got no husband. Get your bitch ass off this page. You ain't even got no subscribers, bro. That's crazy. But anyway, let's go. Max B, he was saying all types of wild shit about Hood. I don't know who DV, I don't know who shit it is. I don't know where it came from. But niggas kept sending me the video, so I watched it. He was saying some funny shit, bro. But yeah, so I think Max B just got a lot of love for them niggas. That's what it is. He got a lot of love for D Block. And I think he felt like he had to do that. I don't think he liked J Hood. That's what it is. He don't like J Hood. Little nigga, I'll put you on punishment just like I do your mother. You stupid. Hell no. I'm smoking this shit. I'm checking niggas out. Fuck checking in. I'm checking niggas out. I'll pull up. I'm checking niggas out. Fuck out of here. That's how you do it. They say you check in, you check them out. Yo, bro, why is you fucking, like, what is going on? What do you want to have, a fight on camera or something? Like, what is popping with you? I want to know. You tell me, bro. You on some other shit.
What am I doing?
You tight. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I'm trying to smoke. That's all. I'm just waiting for that. I heard you doing. That's why I was sucking on my blunt and shit. That's it. That's all.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now though, Max B, I don't know why he said that. He wasn't there when J Hood, when D Block did that to J Hood. That's cap because that never happened. Hood was running around with me at that time, and nothing like that never happened to him. Some shit almost had him, but you crazy? I'll never fight my son. I love my son. It's just I'm fucking with him. That's me and him. We got a different relationship. Don't worry about that. It'll never be a fight between me and my son. But
I'm waiting till he's
bottom
70
line,
though.
he want to wait until I'm 70. This nigga's crazy. I should get you right now. See, I caught you. Right when you passing a blind, I could have just duffed you, nigga.
Alright,
I could have just.
yeah, but we got the
You ain't got no motion, nigga. You better.
Yeah, it's different. You gotta wait till they in the nursing home and shit. You gotta wait. Like the Mike Tyson punches. I was talking about Max. Cause you a bird, you a bozo.
I don't know. Max is funny, yo, because that shit had me laugh. He was like, they stripped that nigga, man, right there in Yonkers. Now that shit was cap. I don't know why he did that. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, J Hood must have said some shit about Max, or he kept bringing that. Me and Max did a show like they was cool like that. So I know that nigga was like, nigga, I ain't cool with that little dirty nigga. Fuck out of here. Jesus love you too, brother. Jesus love everybody, man. But nah, I felt like Max B lined J Hood up, but maybe it didn't happen. Maybe he didn't line him up. Maybe he thought those dudes that was beating J Hood up in Connecticut, maybe he thought they was D Block, so he stayed out of there. Them niggas must have pulled J Hood pants off him, because whatever Max is, Max don't be capping. Like, I don't know him personally. I met him one time. I know of him and I know his music. I don't know him really for lying though, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. But the shit he was saying wasn't true because none of that shit happened. I'm the reason why none of that shit never happened to J Hood. Because I caught wind of it and I stopped the shit. But if it wasn't for me, they would have really did that shit to him. But that shit was crazy funny. I ain't gonna lie. Max is a funny motherfucker. But he got a lot of shit going on with him too. Nah, for real, he is. Cause I'm trying to tell you, bro, go look at the footage. I was with J Hood like at that time when Luke stopped fucking with him, when he wanted to start getting that D Block, when they called the hitters to get him, when we pulled up to the studio for them to sign the papers, nigga, I was with him. J Hood is a bozo, but he keeps some real ones around him. He ain't stupid. He know which niggas is like that. He sit back and watch. So he was moving with niggas that was like that, but he wasn't like that. So that shit is like a no-go. You gotta be like that. You can't call niggas. You gotta be the nigga they call. Like, you can't go get niggas. You gotta be the nigga they go get. I don't know, your mother. Nigga, I could have been your father, but the other nigga had more bananas than me. Fuck you talking about, bitch. But yeah, I don't know what Max talking about, but he got to clarify that shit. Because right from where I'm standing, that shit sound funny as hell. And Hood was with me at that time. So that's like really, you disrespecting my gangster, nigga. Because we was out there. We was outside every day. And niggas, I was getting calls about Shorty, but I never really like. Bro, listen, tell your mother to holler at me, all right? I'm going to send her on a vacation. You ain't going either, bitch ass boy. I'm gonna send your mother on a vacation, bro. I'm gonna send her to Jamaica. I don't know about that Bitcoin shit, man. It might be if they stop these scammers. That's the reason why Bitcoin never popped. Because niggas open up the world to scamming. That should stop that shit.
But what did Warren Buffett say? He said if you guys knew who was behind Bitcoin, you guys wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
But fuck all that. D block, D block, D block. But you know what? This is why I said I felt like Max lined up Hood because they came out with a fucking a mixtape, Max B, and he was rapping with some Connecticut homies, and they said, "What happened to that fake chain you was dragging on the internet?" Like I'm like, damn, that shit sound like a subliminal. But your boy Hood was acting like he was waiting. He said he told the homies to go home. He said he had the baddest bitch in the club. That's when I knew he was capping. And he not telling the whole truth how they beat him up. Yo, it's popping. Uh, nah, bro. I'm gonna take your mother out and then I'm gonna deep throat her and make her throw up everything I bought her. Fuck is you talking about? Your mother mouth smell like a fiend house. Fuck is you talking about? Nah, that's impossible because I'm your father. Think about it. You came from my balls. Fuck is you talking about? But anyway, back to these bozos. I gave you your 15 minutes of fame. Tell your mother I said what up, boy. Fuck is you talking about? And you ain't gonna get no sleep tonight when I get to your mother's house, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? That's my son.
You miss Epstein, then go back to that island. We're gonna send you back on the island
They
with him.
trying to derail shit. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Cameron said Max B is turning back into Max B. Like he said, he's slowly coming back. He hear it in the music. He hear it everything. So this shit really proved it though, cause I'm thinking Cam. I'm like Cam, what do you? I'm like, Cam just be talking. But when I seen this shit and the shit he was saying, I know that shit got hood tight, bro. You know he gonna jump on his page, and he gonna talk down on Max B now. Nigga was lying. Nigga said he had the baddest bitch in the club, and everybody was like, "Oh shit!" Like, nigga, shut the fuck. And he said that after he got beat up and they did him super dirty, violated him, that he stood out there and he went and bought a knife. Connecticut niggas got big ass guns, shorty. You don't know where you at? Shorty, he like, yo, nah, the Connecticut cops don't play. Cops don't play nowhere, nigga. Stop trying to play these streets, bro. You live streets on fucking paper. You do not live the real street life. He seen niggas in the street, but he don't really be in the street doing street shit. There's a difference. You might have been in the streets watching, but we the niggas you was watching, the niggas that took the risks. Niggas that don't take risks, you ain't gonna fucking eat. What's popping? But yeah, I felt Max, that shit was capped though, because he said he seen it and it was in Yonkers. You can ask anybody in Yonkers. J Hood never got dragged in Yonkers. You can ask Kiss, Luch. That shit never happened, bro. That shit was capped. Look, I got snipers in the building too. But yeah, when I seen it, it was funny as shit though, because I'm laughing at the shit. Yo, what up? Yo, they second was popping, bro. Everybody sending me that video with Max B talking about J Hood and shit like that. Niggas want to, every time some shit happen with J Hood, niggas want me to talk about it. Yo, B, what's popping? Yo, B, what you think? Yo, I got like 10 messages about this Max B shit talking about Hood. And that shit is capped, though. That's the only thing. You guys, anybody in Yonkers, J Hood never got stripped in Yonkers. And they said it was in the Bronx when they first said it. And that shit was capped, too. That shit never happened. And I'm the reason why that shit would have happened. If they would have called me to do it, that shit would have happened. Yo, if I was a grimy nigga, yo, that shit would have happened, bro. If I was a grimy nigga and they was smart enough, because the people they kept sending, I already knew them. They knew who I was. So when they see me, they be like, oh, man, them niggas is like, yeah. He said that he was there when J Hood, when D Block violated him and pulled his pants down and some shit. Like he said they pulled his pants off, man, but stripped that nigga in the street, man. I was right there. I don't know if he just being stupid or not. Maybe J Hood said some shit to him and he didn't like it, so he started saying shit like that. I don't know why would he start saying shit like that. That's the shit that got me And I'm thinking, why niggas keep sending me these Max B videos? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I watched this shit like a minute ago. Like and I'm looking and he started talking. They asked him a question about D Block and J Hood, and he just started going crazy. He got a lot of respect for D Block. Yeah, I hear you, Roxy. They tripping on these chats. Oh hell yeah, you know that. You know that. What you think he throwing the alley oop? I don't know. That was bad though to say that you seen him getting stripped like that. That's crazy. Yeah, he was laughing and shit. I don't know why. Maybe Hood tried to reach out to him, and you know Max is busy, so Hood one of them niggas like he'll get mad if you don't like he think he still got it. Like I don't know how you want to call it. Like let's say it's like Pat Ewing coming out there still thinking he got it like that. Know what I mean? Niggas respect you, but don't step on this court now. Niggas will flame you. You know what I mean? It's like it's just crazy how they looking at it though. Yeah, Hood too. You heard what Jay Hood said? He said I did it. He said he did a mad drug, all types of drugs. All them niggas be doing all types of drugs. I'm not with that shit, bro. Nah, yeah, I think he talking about Connecticut, bro. I don't know what they did to him, and I know they did him real bad, and cause he don't even want to say the whole story. Like his homies, they was I don't know. The way he's saying it, man, I don't know. That shit just sound funny. Niggas got him, and niggas. I think Max V lined him up. Salute. I think Max B lined his ass up, boy. But the fucked up shit, when we met Max, Max was mad cool. You know what I mean? He was like the coolest one. And Jim and them niggas was like scared. Max B was, you know what I mean? Oh hell no. If he's smart, he might take advantage of it. Nigga tear Max B head off. Hood could rap, nigga. I look, bro, nigga, push all that sucker shit to the side. But it's just that he gotta rap about shit that he really living. You know, not I'm not saying like you gotta rap about shit that's gonna sound convincing to people. Like that shit, some of this shit just don't sound convincing. Even if you can't sleep on nobody, nigga could be serial killer. I'm just saying, but it's like, bro, I've been around bro, so I definitely know he's not on that type of time. Not to say a nigga can't, any motherfucker could pick up a gun and go do some stupid shit. A stupid nigga's dangerous. It's just certain shit Shorty be saying and sound crazy. But Max B was capping. Max B didn't see no shit like that in Yonkers. He didn't see no shit like that though. Now I gotta start. I don't know, man. They said Max B, that nigga beat 75 years like Laleen. What's that nigga that was on Carlitos, mate? Laleen B, he's 75 years too, Carlito. He said Laleen B, he's 75 years. That nigga had that wire on. Maybe they got some personal shit going on. I don't know. But y'all motherfuckers don't be sending me all these goddamn videos about Max B and J Hood. I'm doing nigga done moved on with that book. I just want to slap somebody anyway. But I'm just saying, it's funny as hell just to hear Max say that shit. But when we was with him, it wasn't that type of time. And if you hear J Hood talk about him, he like Max was like, yeah, nigga, you doing your thing. Like he was like, Max, he had the baddest bitch in the club. Now that nigga don't not, bro. That nigga every time it was time to fight, His eyes got mad wide. Nigga don't, bro. He do not be. Niggas be putting him on his back pockets, bro. He probably, if he had the heart and just really learned, he probably be a good fighter. I ain't gonna lie. I done seen niggas that didn't know how to fight and learn how to fight and be the best fighters. Anybody could learn how to fight, bro. But you gotta really be into that shit. Now I hear you, Roxy. But yeah, bro, they flooded my shit. I could show you this shit and all that. And y'all know what I've been said that shit about J Hood, Max B. You know, we met him at the fucking Jim Jones party. He just came home. You know, we caught him right before he went to see French. And I felt like when he jumped off the stage, like he knew, you know, he was about to do the same shit J Hood was doing. Go at Jimmy. Roxy, you got too much drama, man. We don't have to go over there and throw somebody out the window. Throw them out the window. But nah, yeah, that shit was funny as hell, bro. And you know what? I was gonna put the old. I don't even got niggas could go see some of these fucking lives that I was talking about. I feel like Max B line J Hood up, but this shit was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny, but that shit made me look at Max B like, why the fuck is he might have got mixed up with the stories. That's what I think. You already know. We gotta be a magnet for positivity. Not negativity, positivity. But yeah, you know, I don't got nothing against J Hood. You know what I mean? I just want to slap him. Oh, the main reason? I'm gonna, there's a couple reasons, but I think the main reason is like dragging that D block chain, that fake ass chain. That's, I think, the main reason. And I don't think it was really the 50 shit, because they fuck with 50. I think it was just dragging the chain combined with jumping on stage with 50 Cent. You know what I mean? That shit was. And he said he wasn't going to sign with 50, even though he was going to sign with 50 for real. Bro, he wanted to sign with 50. But now that that shit that happened, he had to change it up. So I see how Shorty be moving behind the scenes. He wild fake. And then in real life, he be doing some real weirdo shit too. So you gotta be like, you know that shit where you cool with somebody, but he could see who you are, niggas respect you. So he'll try the niggas that respect you, knowing that they really don't want to disrespect you by doing something to him. So it be shit like that. When sometimes niggas be like, nigga, y'all do y'all thing. And if it's that situation, he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. It's either you gonna wash him up or leave him alone. He not trying to fight, bro. It is what it is. Cause niggas put him on his back pockets. But Max B, I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy is the reason why Max B went to jail. If Jimmy would have never jerked Max B would have never ran in that stupid ass or did none of that dumb men mixed up with none of that dumb shit. If Jim would have just gave him that million. Cause you know Jimmy got a lot of money from Max. But nah, that shit funny. And you see the cover, that's the interview right there. I think Max got on the yellow shit or whatever. And he was like, he was there in Yonkers where they stripped J Hood, and that shit never even happened though. That's the crazy shit. Even SP and them probably like, and Kiss like, yo, what is he talking about? Nobody did that to him. Hey, yo, Max B is crazy. Hey, yo, niggas didn't do that. Hey, yo, they never stripped J Hood. I probably put like 30 racks on his head. Niggas is stupid, bro. I know Kiss is like, why is this nigga saying that niggas? But I ain't gonna lie, they said it too. They jumped on the radio and said the same shit. But they said the Bronx. Max B said Yonkers. Niggas had everybody really thinking they stripped J Hood until they seen us dragging that chain because they said they robbed him. That's why niggas dragged the chain because they said, yo, we did this and J Hood just got robbed, dragged in the Bronx and stripped, right? That shit was a lie. That's why niggas lined the shit up with 50 and then niggas dragged the chain and then got on stage with 50 and all them niggas and Remy Ma, Lloyd Banks, all them other G or whole G unit, nigga, at that time. That was Mobb Deep, that was Young Butt, that was fucking Lloyd Banks, Tony Mayo, all them niggas. And that shit was in my hood. So we dragged the chain on 183rd at Cedric, and then niggas went right down to Decatur, and that's where 50 was at with the bulletproof trucks and all that stupid shit. Lower East Side, what's popping? Yo, y'all got some fucking studios out there, bro. Yo, my man Rob out there, bro. He a wild boy, and his brother name is Julio. He make beats with Havoc. He be make this nigga is nice. And I think his brother go by the name OD. You smoking this shit out there shit, bro. I seen that ad. That's crazy, bro. That nigga's wildin', bro. Yo, you is wildin', bro. Yo, you know when niggas steaming your blunt when the ash is like hanging like that, you be like, what the fuck? We might have to rewind the tape on this shit. Blunt Patrol, that nigga. He just did some Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, Cypress Hill, Chief Keef shit right now, boy. The fuck? He just did some Mountain Man Jim Bridges shit to my shit. Nah, but for real. Max B is a funny motherfucker, bro. I don't even care if it's cap or not. That shit is funny. He said, yeah, they stripped him in the... he said, yeah, they stripped that nigga, man. He said, yo, he disrespect. Why he disrespect him like that, though? What the fuck? That's some deep shit right there. The mind see what the eyes don't see. Now I be making niggas defy the law of gravity with a left or a right. Nah, for real. But now Max B, I don't know why he said that shit though. Yeah, he dragged that fake ass chain, bro. I got that fake ass chain. I don't got it. I got that shit somewhere else though. I don't even want to see that shit. Nah, but they lit my box. They lit my inbox up with that shit. So I'm like, nah, these niggas is funny. But Matt, I think J Hood, he did talk about getting beat up in Connecticut real bad. You know what I mean? Yo, shorty, get off that shit, man. It's a little nigga. We don't give a fuck about you, boy. Ice boy, shut up. Clipped. So, yo, I don't know, man. But Max B looked like he having fun, man. And he deserved it, too. I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker set up for, what, 19 years? Yo, Sky Lee was shaking. We don't fuck with none of that Pikachu shit, man. But nah, Max B is a funny motherfucker, bro. But that shit cap. True story. That shit cap. But he, not to say that when he seen him get beat up like that, that probably was he that shit was so long ago, he don't even remember that shit was in Connecticut when he seen J Hood get washed up. Nah, no cap, for real. I don't care. Niggas know I've been so this shit was bad funny. And if you notice, he tell the same story. He just leave me out of it. I tell the whole shit like this is who, and these niggas like for real, like cause that he know what time it is. He couldn't even move around without me. If he would have tried to move around without me, niggas would have knocked his top off. Niggas was gonna knock. They would have been got him. Like once they threw him out the D Block studio, if he wasn't with me, he would have got washed up. They would have been washed him up out there. Niggas wanted to wash him, bro. Niggas was catching feelings with me, but they really couldn't do nothing because, it was what it was. Man, listen, I'm staying out of it. My name ain't Bennett. I ain't in it. My name is Bennett. I ain't in it. That shit crazy. I don't like how they running around doing shit, but the shit's crazy. I'm not in it. I'm just saying I don't want nobody running down on me. I don't care who you are. Ice, ice cream, iced tea, ice spice, vanilla ice. Hmm. Hey, I know that, but we'll see what happens. Shit real in the field. It's been real in the field, bro. But at the same time, I'll tell you this much. Like, that entertainment shit is entertainment shit at the end of the day. That's what I'm going to say. Don't get mixed up in that shit with them, because it's always going to be not the rapper, it's going to be the entourage. And that's how people be moving. Yo, come with me over here. Yo, 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 yo. Nah, nigga ain't going with you nowhere, bro. Fuck out of here. I don't know about that shit, bro. Yo, 50 was going crazy on Jim. I ain't gonna tell. Yo, why they was doing that to yo? That was 50 doing that shit, yo. Clip, get your bitch ass off here. Yo, 50 was heating him up. He was like, yo, Jim is trying to. They said Jim was chasing the landlord. Them niggas was doing all types of shit, bro. That nigga Max B got mad at Flex because he played that. She sucked it in Miami. She sucked it in Miami. Told me in opium. She put it in her fanny. That nigga said, yo, fuck. Nigga, what was he supposed to play, nigga? He like, this nigga trying to start smoke again. Nigga, I'm trying to get this money. Nigga, fuck Jim Jones. Nigga, he ain't trying to fuck with Jim. He like, Jim, I ain't fucking with Jim. He trying to get to the bag. But nah, that shit he said about J Hood, I know J Hood, He gonna hear that shit and he gonna respond to this shit. He might as well just go in the studio. Fuck getting on this fucking blogging. Just go in the studio, bro. Just go straight to the studio. Try your best. Might as well take the alley oop. Nigga, some people don't know it's alley oop. You know what I mean? Good publicity, bad publicity, all publicity. That's how Jim taking it. You seen 50 made the shirts with Jimmy Frozen. Nigga, he started making merch off the shit. He called them niggas the squatter house. Yo, nah. He was heating them niggas up. But I ain't gonna lie, Fab kind of put an end to that shit. Fab started talking that shit. Nigga, Fab jumped in the studio. Nah. That shit wasn't good, bro. Fab jumped in the stool. Nigga, when Fab jumped in that stool, yeah, that shit was funny as hell, bro. Jimmy, them niggas is like, they trying to use like reverse psychology there. They trying to use reverse psychology with this shit. Like, yeah. That shit is, you know what I mean? Nah, 50 been on the warpath though. He been talking about Jay-Z like crazy. Yeah, that club gonna be popping though, right? Yeah, that shit was popping back then. But you know what? With so many homies with us at that time, like niggas know what I'm saying is valid because it was other homies there. We was like, man, you want your food or something? Food you want me to heat it up or you want you can do your thing? That shit like that. Fuck is that spaghetti? I don't know, man. That shit crazy. They always going, millionaires get together. That's what it is. So if some millionaire, he like, yo, I could get you an island. Come holler at me because I'm on my island. Or, you know what I mean? You go over there because he got money, you got money. And y'all, he showing you he got connections to get boats and some shit. Or he got the connections to show you how to get an island. Your ass go over there and fuck with him. And you don't know what the fuck you don't know he got people tied up beneath your feet. Like these motherfuckers got money. So you got money, so you ain't thinking, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is doing. You don't know. That's why that shit just different, bro. People be having so much money, they think they could get away with everything. So that should be real crazy. Yep. That's what happened. There ain't no forks. Somebody did this. But yeah, yeah, that's another thing. You gotta watch out who you fucking with and who they fucking with. That's another thing. Because the person, they tell the wrong person some shit, that should come back. But yeah, I don't know what type of smoke Max B got with this little nigga, but this shit was dumb funny though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to see the whole video, the whole interview though. I might watch the vid. I ain't gonna watch the whole shit, but I'm gonna watch some of it. See what's up with this shit. Yeah, you gotta be like that. You gotta stay below the radar. That's the best way. You gotta stay out the way. That's basically it. But nah, I know J Hood gonna try. He gonna try to talk tough. Like what is you talking about? Nobody did nothing to me. I got beat up in Connecticut. he gonna talk. He gotta say something like that, or he just gonna leave it alone. He gonna be like, oh man, oh, that shit fucking his head up right now. So he gotta get his shit together because I already know he going. Oh man, that shit killing him. Whatever he said to somebody, Max got wind of that shit. It's something else going on we don't know about. I don't know why would he do that, bro. He must have just did that shit for kissing them. Like, man, they stripped that nigga. I was right. He said he was right there. Why would he say that though? Nigga, that shit never happened. That's what's making me laugh. Like, so I'm trying to figure out like what the fuck. That's crazy. That's some funny shit, bro. Big facts on facts. Niggas is getting clipped left and right, jumping in this motherfucking chat. But nah, Max is funny as hell. Why would he say that? That shit got me laughing though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit funny. But that shit never happened. That's how niggas from Yonkers will tell you that shit never happened. The locks will tell you that shit never happened. Like, niggas will tell you that never happened. French Montana, I know he like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? He must have been high, yo. But I think he got his dates mixed up. He definitely was there when they whipped J Hood ass in Connecticut. Like J Hood could verify. And put his soul on it that Max was there when they whipped his ass in Connecticut. So that's what I think Max got that shit mixed up. They all was all high, taking ease. Niggas probably sniffing coke, eat up, skied up, doped up. I don't know what the fuck they was doing. I wasn't there. But I know the little homie said he was high as shit. So Max B was so long ago, I think he got his dates mixed up. He was chilling with the Locks and Yonkers, and then he got a show. Then he went over there. He was with J Hood. He got beat up in Connecticut. He must have been chilling with the Locks, and then somehow he got locked up. He did all that time. He came home. He smoked some good za. He probably popped something, and he mixed up the stories. That's what happened. Because the lie, even I know Kiss is like, what the fuck is he talking about? I know Kiss is bugging like, I know SP laughing. I know Luch is dying. I know they gon' I know Luch is laughing too. Niggas is laughing. But it's not, because now y'all gonna start this little motherfucker up again. That's why niggas is hitting me. Because they know, they like, yeah, it's that season, nigga. But nah, that shit dumb funny. I thought it was funny as hell, bro. That right there, that was some classic shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was classic. That shit. Because that shit was out of, he didn't even have to do that. Because, J Hood is finished. So he didn't even have to bring his, but I think that's why he did it. He like, let me give him the alley oop, then slam dunk his little ass. They stripped him butt naked, pulled his pants. Oh, he violated him. So they might have pulled his pants off in Connecticut. Like they probably knocked him. Not nigga knock him out and then pull his pants off. So they probably stripped him out there. But Hood said he bought a knife and he stood out there for 2 days. He was trying to find them niggas. But he said the cops don't play out there. Niggas crazy. That's funny as shit. I'm like, what is he talking about? Fucking cops is cops, nigga. That motherfucking cop ain't playing nowhere. Like, fuck is you from, nigga? But I thought Max B lined them up because I'm like, how the fuck is you at a show with Max B and you got 2 homies from Yonkers, and then you got 2 other homies from Mount Vernon. He said that niggas is saying, fuck, yo, D-Block, fuck you, man. So he said he jumped off stage by himself to holler at them. You right though. You right about that shit. But it's not really like that. But you know, motherfuckers, it looked like 50. That motherfucker talking about Diddy. So he trying to get Diddy and Jay-Z out the way. But anyway, motherfuckers, these niggas know. He trying to get for like 50. He Diddy wilded out. I ain't gonna lie. He did some crazy shit to 50. Jay-Z, he was friends with Preem. He was fucking with Preem, Irv Gotti, them niggas. So I think that's what he kind of just. I think he just he admired Jay-Z though. He like him, but he really like I don't know. He just feel like Jay-Z feel like he untouched. He don't like the attention Jay-Z get. He said Jay-Z lost that battle with Nas. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Jay-Z finished Nas. I ain't gonna lie. Cause how you gonna battle somebody? You gonna say all that hateful shit, and then Jay-Z signed them, made Nas live a better life, taught him the business. Like Nas started like getting money when he started fucking with Hov. Nas had a little bread, but he was like a slave to the deals. They had him tied up in all types of shit. You gotta remember that. Nas, his man, his shit was all twisted. Jay-Z helped him. He invested it. He listened to Hov. So, that's why Nas, I think Nas will never disrespect Jay-Z. Even though niggas could talk about Ether and all that shit, like he took years to write that shit. West Coast was popping. West Coast, East Coast, that shit don't matter. We all human, nigga. And we all got riders. We all got snitches. You already know. We got stand-up snitches. Shit crazy outside, man. Like everywhere you go, it's gonna be real ones and it's gonna be fake motherfuckers. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Not everybody we know where we go is gonna be real ones. You know what I mean? Niggas do and fake niggas be doing some other shit too though. You know what I mean? But that's they fake. You go ahead and do some stupid shit, you end up doing 20 years for a nigga you could have just beat up. Yeah, you right. Motherfuckers prey on niggas that's nice. Cause they ain't feel you gotta be disrespectful. Sometimes nigga be you gotta like it's like you gotta have that in between like alright, listen man, I'll help you but don't make that shit no habit. Nah, Jay, he don't even want to think about 50, bro. He laughing at that shit. Yeah, cause he like this nigga bugging out. I'm getting money, nigga. I ain't gonna be with that back and forth dumb shit you trying to do, man. And Hove know he already know 50. Nigga, he just fucking around like that nigga just bugging out. But that shit ain't funny though, cause niggas putting your name in real charges. Niggas, that shit ain't funny, bro. Nigga, like, yo, niggas is on me, and then you doing this, and then you making it like Fuck is you? You adding fuel to the fire? You throwing water in the grease fire? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Yo, chill the fuck out, yo. All right, it was funny for a little while. Now this shit is getting out of hand. What, you trying to get me snatched, locked up or something? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do a documentary after they lock me up, nigga? What is wrong with you? He had to do that to Diddy. He he had to. Nigga had to. He had to do that to Diddy, boy. Diddy did him filthy though. But nah, this shit with J Hood and Max B, I don't think it's gonna go nowhere. But definitely J Hood, he gotta talk about it. So you know he gonna talk about this shit. Cause just like niggas is hitting me, they hitting him. They like, yo, Max B said you got stripped, yo, man. Matter of fact, when I go to the video, I'm reading the comments, that shit gonna have me dying. This shit is gonna have me dying. But even though it's some cap shit, cause that shit never happened though. That's the funny shit. Yeah, he was with the locks. Facts. Big facts. Trash. This dude funny. Oh, facts. Yeah, he trash. But you know, he thought he was better than Kiss and Styles for some reason. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him. I'm like, huh? This nigga still delusional. I'm like, you better, you like the smoke Kiss. He said Kiss can't fight, man. He said Styles can't fight either. Yo, he was saying mad shit about them niggas. He said Jada Kiss can't fight. He said DMX washed Jada Kiss up. That's the funny. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? He said Jada Kiss and DMX had a fight. You know what I mean? Yo, what's popping? Brit, 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 brit. Facts. He is. He said SP if he swing too hard that his shoulder come out, and he said SP got a bum knee. He was trying to tell me everything about them. So if niggas ever ran into him, niggas knew what to do. I'm like, SP got a bum knee. I'ma kick that shit. You know what I mean? Nigga said Luch had one fight out there. He said a nigga tossed Luch over the gate and ripped his jacket or some shit. Nigga said he said some nigga did some shit to Luch. Oh nah, it is, right? But it wasn't no crazy shit. I heard it was like a lot of other niggas is saying it was like some other fight. I don't know if they had two fights or but somebody from Yonkers fact checked that shit. But that's how real it is with the locks. That shit never really, you know what I mean? Nah, he was saying a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was with him when we went over there too, because we had the papers that we wanted Luch to sign so he could get off that shit, sign with 50. So niggas went over there. And when we went over there, Big Mike was there. And we was like, yo, who upstairs? He was like, Luch and Bully. We was like, I was like, yo, tell him we coming upstairs right now. And he called them and shit. We made him call him. He was like, yo, J Hood down here, he with some niggas and they said they coming upstairs. Yo, Big Mike was so scared. Yo, Big Mike seen this, his soul left him. He was like, yo, Big Mike thought it was over, bro. Yo, Big Mike thought it was over, bro. That nigga Big Mike, he was like, nah. Nigga thought it was over. That nigga thought it was over. Nah, yeah, I seen Luch. You know what this idiot? We went over there, right? We went to. He said he was doing he was about to do an interview. So he went to the parking lot. Now I don't know nothing about Yonkers in the parking lot. You know what I mean? So he at the parking lot, and at first he's just standing out there talking, and Luchinum is like down there in the parking lot. So them niggas don't know who we are. So they like kind of like shaky and shit. So Luke Bully is on the phone. He walking back and forth. He like, so I could tell, like, I'm like, yo, this nigga Bully look like he calling somebody for a ratchet. That's what he was doing. So I'm like, so we waiting, we looking. These niggas is like trying to figure out who niggas are. So nigga Hood turned on the camera, and then he tried to go over there. His manager came over there. He was like, yo, that's you. He said, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You Lucky Styles. And then Luch came over. He was doing some shit. Niggas was looking at him. And we was already banging. So it was nothing. Like, but at that time, it wasn't no smoke. But it was just the beginning of this shit. I don't know. It was some funny shit happening. Yo, that shit was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. But bottom line is, nigga, Luke, he said, Bully calling Sniper like right now. Nigga, that shit was funny as hell, bro. But them niggas, I ain't gonna lie. I would be the same way if somebody pull up, I don't know who they are, so I'm watching, so I'm about to, you know what I mean? You niggas pull up and you don't know who they are. You in your hood and you see a bunch of niggas just get out the van. One nigga throw a red rag in the air, do some gun shit, because my man was high, bro. That was the other thing, because soon as the van came, we had the hotel on wheels. We was on our way to the Wedge. So we homied up in that shit. And one of the homies had Hennessy and vodka, and he was mixing dark liquor with white liquor. I was like, yo, don't do that. So bottom line, nigga, about time we went over there, the homie jumped out the van. He threw his rag in the air. He said, yo, blood, please. Yo, any of them niggas was looking like, what the fuck is going on? So off of that, they didn't know, but the manager started screaming at Hood. It was some old crazy shit. Nah, them niggas is it is what it is. They did a lot of shit for J Hood, bro. You gotta understand, they did a lot of shit for him. All he did was try to get niggas killed. He tried a lot of shit, bro. Remember he said that shit, yo, don't make me tell you what you did to Fat Joe. Now you see the Joe and Jada show. You might as well tell him now. he had that diss, right? Tell him what you said. He said, yo, don't make me tell you what you did to Joe. You know what happened to Cuban Links. The fuck is you? What happened to Cuban Links? Oh, Cuban Links got his face cut. Oh, all right. So what did Jada do to Joe? See, this is the type of shit he was promoting. He know how Joe giving it up in the street. So that little nigga, he tried to do some. Now Joe and Jada, they on Netflix. They good. So that type of hating shit he tried to do, that shit didn't work. But now you got Max B saying that he was in Yonkers when they stripped J Hood butt naked and pulled his pants up in the streets on some Diddy shit. That's crazy. Oh, facts. Diddy sacrificed Craig Mack. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, it's popping. Yo, Philly, what up? Ain't nothing what's popping. But nah, bro. These labels, this shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, he told me when I first met J Hood, he said they took 150,000 of his budget. That's what he told me. He said that Styles needed some money, and I think Styles borrowed 60 or some shit. And then now he said he said 120. First he told me 150. And then he said somebody stole 60 and he spent some money. That's what he said happened. True story. And then if you listen to the rap, he said 150 missing on my budget. No producers got paid, which means niggas cuffed it. We had one deal that was on in Universal. He said some crazy shit like that. But he said niggas basically, that's what he was saying. SP was like, niggas don't owe you no fucking money. Basically, niggas took you over here, over there. Niggas got you deals. He had to wear those big ass M1 sneakers. He was mad. But they paying you. Even though them shits is mad big, you might trip over you. But the Lucha them wasn't wearing them ugly ass M1 sneakers. Nobody was jacking them. J Hood was the only one with them shits on. So when he looked to the left, he see Lucha and them niggas is they on the floor. Cause everybody getting a check, but he the only one that gotta wear them. That shit was funny as hell. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, if you got a grimy boss, you got grimy workers, create grimy boss. But I'm not saying you gotta. He still made a lot of money for nigga that never even had an album out. You gotta. This nigga was spending advance money. He didn't have no album out. No. They was trying. They couldn't do it. You heard Luch? He was begging Flex. Nigga, after that shit, after he went at Luchino, that nigga was sleeping on my couch. He didn't want to go home. That nigga was scared to go home. He was like, I'm not going home, bro. The Luch was going to his house, eating dinner with his mother, doing push-ups in front of his building, coming to his house after going to the gym. Yo, Hood. Nigga, J Hood, mother sick, dying. Luch calling her, waking her up and shit. Like, I was like, nah, this nigga wildin'. So this nigga called Yayo. Like, the fuck is Yayo gonna do? Wait, hold up. What is Yayo? He act like Yayo was gonna go, yo, Fifth. Yo, they over there. Yo, get the bulletproof cars. Yo, they at J Hood. Nigga, Yayo was like, nigga, go to his mother house, nigga. Nigga, Yayo wasn't doing nothing. Nah, that nigga's a fuck. He be doing voodoo and shit. That motherfucker, listen, I told niggas this shit before. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm thinking he playing around. Cause he's like, yo, I could control niggas. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, I can make people give me shit. They'll do anything for me. I'm like, what? I'm thinking he playing, bro. So I'm like, I'm thinking it's the sour. I'm like, this nigga soured it up. This nigga soured it up. He must be on one of them pills or something. This nigga bugging. They like, yeah, I could control niggas, man. Make them give me whatever they want. They be in a trance. So he started talking about the voodoo shit. He was like, yo, he said, you gotta take a chicken and you gotta hold it over your head. And if the shit starts screaming, they cut the neck. And then the blood run all over your body or some shit like that. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody's religion. I know this shit is from the ants. They used to do shit like this. But I never really met nobody that was really doing this. The shit he was doing. So I'm thinking I'm like, but he said you gotta take off all your clothes and you be in a circle. And if the chicken starts screaming, they cut the shit and all the blood go on you and you wash away the bad spirits. Because if the chicken starts screaming, that mean you got bad spirits. So I'm like, I let the shit slide. I was like, whatever. No, I mean, I'm thinking he playing. One day, he was going somewhere. He was trying to go to his house. And I'm macking. I'm getting off at the third. Yo, this nigga went and got 2 chickens and he was going to do this shit. 2 live chickens, bro. He got in the cab with them shit. I was like, oh, this nigga's not playing, bro. No wonder why this nigga be stinking, running around smelling like chicken blood. Fuck out of here. Yeah, that shit, yo, bro, listen. Whatever he was doing, it wasn't work. It was happening to him. He must have not been doing it, right? Don't play with that shit if you don't know what you doing. I ain't gonna lie, he probably got a doll of me right now, a Rizzy doll, poking that shit. Sometimes my knee be hurting when I wake up. Head be hurting for no reason. Nigga squeezing the doll head. Fucking motherfucker. Break his arm. Nah, but for real. Yeah, that shit, if you don't know what you doing, you up there conjuring spirits and all that shit. Them shits is jumping on you. You don't even know what you doing with that shit. Yeah, that's what you see what's happening to him, right? His shit, that shit twisted him. That's what I was thinking. Cause they said every time he come to the studio, should have stopped working. They said like he was like they used to call that nigga Cyrus the Virus, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, when he was with me, it was all types of bad shit happening. And yo, I kid, oh man. Yo, bro, wherever that nigga go, it be, he gotta stop playing with that shit, bro. That's true, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Soon as he got away from me, everything went back to normal. Money started flowing. Shit got better. It was that nigga, that type of fucking energy. I don't know, bro. Maybe he do got that bad energy, man. That nigga might need to go. He might need to go to church. Facts. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Nah, for real. I don't know what he was doing, but that shit was back. Even Chotty tried to tell me. He was like, yo, don't fuck with that nigga, yo. I'm telling you. Yo, mad people kept saying, yo, don't fuck with that nigga. It was just, niggas didn't like that nigga, bro. Like, it was something about him. I was trying to hold a nigga down. He gave me the sob story, like, yo, they took 150,000 from me. Yo, they taking all my artists, man. Yo, they said they was gonna put my album. He all sad and shit. We smoking sour. I'm feeling all emotional. He like, they said they was gonna put my album out, but because it was my goal, but they didn't have no money in the account, and they said in order for them to get another deal, that I had to go with them or I could put my album out, and I was with the gang, so I went with them. And then all of a sudden they was like, Sheik Luch was like, nah, daddy, I'm hot right now. They don't want a J Hood album. They want another Sheik Luch album. You put your album out next. And then he said Kiss came out with an album. And then Styles came out with an album. And then that's when Pat Pooh said Uncle Murder, Stack Bundles, niggas started coming, and Santana was popping, Max, all that shit was coming. And he thought it was his turn. And then Luch called the studio. He was like, yo, I'm coming out with another album. And I got a song for his daddy. It's going to take us out of here. He got mad. Because he was working on his album. That's how I met him in the D Black Latino studio. I was just freestyling in that shit. And he was trying to use them to try to get his album done. But he wasn't paying them. So when I come up there and freestyle, all that shit he doing gotta stop. So he used to be tight that niggas used to have to make money and his project gotta wait that's not going nowhere anyway. That's the funny shit. That's how I met the nigga going in the studio. I told y'all Stack Bundles smoked that nigga. That's the funny shit. And I was there when Stacks pulled the R.I.P. Stack Bundles, bro. Yeah, I was there that day in the summertime, nigga. I seen Stacks pulled up. I was like, what up? He said, what up, nigga? Went upstairs. That nigga, bro, the engineer came down. He was like, yo, that nigga just smoked J Hood. yo. And at that time, I ain't really know who Stacks was. So I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. You bugging. Nigga, fuck. I waved it off like, you tripping, nigga. And when they broke out, me and the engineer went upstairs, so we blowing, and he put this shit on. So I listened to it, just, no favoritism, and I'm listening to Stack Bundles. That nigga sound like he was really in the fucking streets, like, really doing shit. I'm not saying, like, niggas was that scared of him, but you could tell Stack Bundles was doing shit. Like, he done put work in. And J Hood shit was like, no, it wasn't really. He was trying to say street shit, but you could tell he wasn't going through that shit. And plus, I was like, damn. Like, if niggas would have took 150,000 out of my budget, listen, if I would have went to sleep with like 150,000 and I wake up with no money, it's smoke. Yo, there's no way I'm going to be talking about it like, yo, they just took 150. Nigga, what? We parked up all day. Ain't nobody going to school. Don't bring the kids out for school. Don't try to send wifey to shop. Nobody going to work. None of that shit, nigga. You is wildin'. We mad at... That's fucked up, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm not saying it's worth your life or niggas giving you 100 years, but god damn, don't think you gonna take my money like that straight out. Like, anyway, it's not really your money if it's a loan anyway. But, you know, it was supposed to be for his project. Supposedly, that shit wasn't going nowhere. Niggas probably felt like they was gonna take the money back. Niggas bust that shit down. Super Mario, Sheik Luch, and I think his manager. But for surely, Super Mario and Luch, they bust that shit down, he said. But I wasn't there to really see him bust it down. But he said that shit is missing from his shit. So he said Styles paid the money back he borrowed. You know what I mean? And Styles said that shit when he did his little video. I'm very disappointed in you. But I think Max B he fucking with J Hood. I don't know why he did that. He probably fucking with him. And that's probably a clip. He probably really gonna fix it up. You know how they be putting clips out and they don't put the whole video out? That's probably what it is. I'm gonna look at this shit. I'm gonna figure this shit out. But it's funny because me and Hood met Max B at the same fucking time. I was right there when nigga bagged Max B. You know what I'm saying? He took the... I wasn't getting his number two. Like, the nigga got the number. What I look like? Yo, give me your number two, man. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck who it was. I don't give a fuck if he seen Jay-Z and Jay-Z gave him the phone. I'm not giving that nigga my phone too. Yo, take my number two, Max. I ain't with that shit. I'm a real one. You know what I mean? At that time, like, Jimmy was acting mad funny. I ain't gonna lie. We wanted to snatch Jimmy off the stage, so we just got the fuck away from there. We was like, man, get the fuck away from here, because Jimmy acting too scared, bro. Jimmy, you setting niggas' anxiety off, nigga. You better chill out, nigga. Yo, Jimmy was mad. I ain't gonna lie. He was like, yo, man, nigga, get near the stage. Nigga, I'm like, yo, what is wrong with this nigga? We went over there to say what up with Jim. That nigga was too scared, so we faded him. Like, nigga, you bugging, nigga. You better chill out. Like, we really went there to see what's up with D-Block. But they said they was in the VIP. They never came out. I don't even think they was there, really. You know what I mean? But I felt like Max B set J Hood up. But now it just looked like he got the story mixed up. J Hood got washed up in Connecticut real bad at a Max B show, and he was supposedly doing a walkthrough, and he probably was chilling in Yonkers with the Locks. He probably got fucked up drinking with them niggas, and somehow he got locked up, did all those years, and got the stories mixed up. That's what happened, you know? And he probably smoked some good za right now and got the stories mixed up again. So it is what it is, man. But nah, Max B don't be capping, but on this one, nah, Max, you gotta fix that, because that don't even sound right. Even J Hood, no, he gonna say, like, what is this nigga talking about? He ain't never seen me get washed up. And he ain't never been in Yonkers when I was in Yonkers. I got beat up at his show. They beat me up at his show real bad. I don't remember what happened. I remember they beat me up. How am I supposed to remember what happened when niggas knock you out? Niggas wake you up with more hits. Yeah, he said that. That's what he was playing with him, though. You know, he picked him up on some, little nigga, I'll do this to you. Bully also said, little nigga, put him on his back pockets, too. But the shit with Bully was, you was saying all that shit, and then you turned around and started saying that shit because Bully jumped on Judge Judy. That shit was nasty, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I seen that episode, bro, I'm flicking. I'm like, watch Judge Judy, see what's on this shit. Bully's on this shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga, y'all niggas is snitching on live TV. I knew they was going double for that. I was like, oh, he over. He's done. But nah, they was. Now he started talking some J Hood shit. That shit really confused me. I'm like, the fuck? Now this nigga, he on some anti-lock shit. He on some anti-D-block shit. I ain't never make no money. Bully, bitch. Bully, bitch. Bully, bitch. I ain't gonna lie, we seen Bully in the club too. We pressed him because you know what? I wasn't fucking with J Hood, but I still seen Bully in the club, and he was at Bada Beans in the Bronx. We was at a strip club. I seen him, and I sent the homies over there like, yo, go check his temperature. Homies went over there. He said, nah, he don't want no smoke with that shit. He don't want nothing to do with that shit. I'm like, all right. All right. We're gonna leave it alone for now. You know what I mean? See what it is. But really, when they came to really smoke J Hood boots, they was gonna put his sneakers on the telephone wire, man. I was like, yo, listen, man. Yo, before y'all put his sneakers on the telephone wire, like y'all better look where y'all at. Y'all in my hood. And that's some hip hop shit. Yo, that's some hip hop shit, right? So some real hip hop shit. Don't get that hip hop shit mixed up with this real life shit. That's the thing. Ain't nothing what's popping with you. Same old, same old. You already know, man. Blink, 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 blink. But nah, for real, for real. I was like, nah, this Max B shit is funny, but it's probably a clip and he probably gonna clean it up. Cause he said he actually was there in Yonkers when they knocked him out, stripped him, pulled his pants off. That probably happened in Connecticut, bro. I'm telling you. We know it happened, but I just think Max got the days mixed up. What's up? Salute. And I think Max got the days mixed up. That's what it was, bro. That's definitely what it was. But yeah, that shit definitely funny. We ain't gonna take that away from it. It's definitely some comedy shit. But it's capped because I was there around that time when all that shit went down. So I definitely know that they never did that shit. Not even nobody in Yonkers could say that J Hood got stripped in Yonkers. They said that shit happened in the Bronx, which he was with me at that time. That shit didn't happen in the Bronx. It didn't happen in Yonkers. Even Hood. Now in Connecticut, I wasn't there. They put him to sleep. He was on his back pockets. They might have pulled his pants off him. They might have stripped him from his designers. I don't know. I wasn't there. The homies from Yonkers and Money Earning Mount Vernon was there. So whatever they was drinking, they probably was on stage with Max while J Hood was getting motion. They fixed him. They super fixed him. He said they washed him some shit like a car wash, a car. They washed some corny shit like that. They washed him like a car at a car wash. Some shit. That mean they really. He said they hit him with a jab from Jerusalem. No, motherfucker, they hit you with that uppercut. Then they gave you a good right. They put that nigga to sleep like a baby. And they might have pulled his jeans off. I don't know. At a concert, though, that's the crazy shit. That's the crazy shit. Like, but it is what it is, man. You know, that's why I be with the homies. I don't give a fuck if they go into the bathroom. I'm watching them. The first time I did a show with D-Block Latino and J Hood was there, and he went to slide to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I already know niggas is scheming on him. Cause we in the Bronx, nigga, why not? So, I ain't gonna lie, he almost got grabbed up by a booty bandit. This nigga wasn't coming to rob him, bro. I'm gonna tell yo, bro. I think J Hood almost got raped. Nah, for real, look. So, the homies is performing, PLF, Chatty Yachty. They D-Block. They still D-Block. PLF got fucking deported because of this bitch-ass nigga J Hood. Never sent no money to PLF in jail. You never send no money to PLF while he in DR. That nigga doing better than J Hood while he in DR. That nigga PLF smoking gas, chilling. And he still fuck with D Block and they go out there and fuck with him. That's crazy. But yeah. So PLF is performing. J Hood slide to the bathroom. I see some fat, like stocky nigga. Yo, the nigga slid in the bathroom. So when I see him slide, I slide right behind him. So he watching J Hood so much. He see me watching him. Now he probably was watching Hood and see nobody paying attention. So when Hood went to the bathroom, dude, he slid in the bathroom. Now I slid behind him. Once I seen him in the bathroom, he was going right behind J Hood. But then he must have seen me coming, so he turned around like this. But J Hood seen him. He seen like a shadow coming over him. He went to turn around, and his eyes was wide. But when he seen the guy move, cause he seen me. So he seen the guy just, and he seen me. It was like he seen God. He was like, ah. Yo, I saved that nigga life. I don't know what was going to happen to him, bro. But he said, he was like, yo, thank you, yo. He said, yo, from right there, he was like, nah, I fuck with the homie. Like, he seen that shit, bro. Nigga, I don't know what that nigga was going to do to him. He was going, I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to rob him because if he was going to rob him and he seen me coming, he would have just robbed both of us. Backed us down in the bathroom. Like, why you was going behind another man while he using the bathroom? Then you see me coming, now you just spin off. Like, that shit was weird. But anyway, yeah, that shit had, yo, it was mad times, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He had mad times to be gangster. He never wanted to play that role. So don't do that shit behind a phone. But this time, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Max, that shit funny as hell, but it's cap. Is that shit that happened? Everybody, niggas know that shit that happened. Niggas from my hood could tell you that happened. The whole Bronx could tell you that never happened because where it happened at in the Bronx, nowhere. It never happened in Yonkers. Like, and if it did, Max B definitely was not there. You know what I mean? But Max B was there in Connecticut where they super washed him and super violated J Hood. Might have pulled his pants down and all that. What's poppin'? Let me know. You let me know. But nah, for real. That shit dead funny. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm out of here, man. Y'all already know the vibe, man. Frozen City, man. Y'all, I'm gonna put the link in the description box. Go check that shit out, man. Yeah. And we make music, man. But yeah, we was around with all this crazy J Hood, D Block, all this crazy shit, man. 50 Cent. 50 Cent, he said he wanted to sign J Hood. He told J Hood, like, the only reason why I fuck with you because I used to be J Hood, nigga. He told 50 told him that I used to be J Hood, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? But the crazy shit, how you gonna call Yayo cause Luch is in front of your house, bro? That shit was bad, bro. I'm like, damn, this nigga calling G Unit niggas for his D Block homie. That's when I was like, nah, shorty, wow, bro. But anyway, I'm out of here, man. Hood TMZ. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this shit with Hood TMZ tomorrow, man. We gonna jump on his shit, man. Make sure y'all follow the homie Hood TMZ. We gonna talk about this shit. But yeah, y'all be easy. Yeah, homie. You already know. Hey.